Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how I achieve this everyday makeup look just using, I wouldn't say a minimal amount of products because I do use a lot of products. You caught me, I use a lot of makeup products, but this is my quick, easy go-to look. I do it pretty much every day and it probably takes me 10 to 15 minutes when I really get going. And if you miss out the eyeshadow, then you could do this in 5, maybe 10 minutes max. So I hope you enjoy it and I'll see you all soon. Bye. Okay, so to start off, you need to moisturise your face. My face is quite dry at the moment, so I've been using this Simple Derma Intensive Relief moisturiser. I stopped using this for a while because it was too much and I noticed I was getting shiny all the time. Then I realised it was this. So if this is too moisturising for you, which it often is for me, then just switch to something a little less moisturising. And then I go on for a primer. If I'm going to work, then I'll be using this primer. If I'm doing anything else, I'll use this one because this is £5 and this is like £25. So for the sake of the video, I'm going to use the professional one. But this is like a simple everyday makeup. You only need like maybe a pea-size amount. Concentrate it on where I've got open pores. And then smooth it in. Don't rub it because it's... the formulation of it, basically it doesn't work if you rub it in. You've got to smooth it on. There we go. And the foundation I've been using at the moment, this is a darker shade, but I've been using this for a while at work. I absolutely love it. It's the L'Oreal Infallible. This is in Golden Sand because I still have a little bit of colour, but I'm going to be mixing it with my lighter shade soon. And then with that I use my Real Techniques buffing brush, and I basically just apply small amounts to the brush and then I dot it on my face and buff it in. So I'll start with my nose and cheeks because this is where I've got the most open pores. So I sometimes need quite a bit of coverage on here. And with me I have to be very particular with my foundations because lots of foundations accentuate pores and I cannot use any of those. Okay, so once you've finished buffing that in, and you don't want to use too much, but I do try and use a little more foundation where I could possibly use concealer because I just think it looks better instead of like putting one spot of concealer on. I'll just put like a tiny bit more foundation in one place. But my skin has very much improved recently, which is very good. And then something I should have done at the beginning, but I forgot. I used my Nivea lip butter in Raspberry Rose, and this just, it kind of whites out your lips a bit, but it's really moisturising. And I always put this on when I'm doing my makeup so that when I come to put lip products on, my lips aren't cracked or anything. So then I go on to concealer. If I've got really bad spots, then I'll use the MAC Studio Finish concealer, but because I haven't, and I absolutely love this concealer, this is the Benefit Fake Up. And I don't know if you've seen this, I've not really seen many people using it. I've had it for a while now. It's got a serum on the outside and then concealer in the middle, and it's very potent and it doesn't crease, so I use it under my eyes, even though it's got a serum in it. And then what I tend to do is like just take the concealer with my little finger without the serum, and then if I've got anywhere that needs a little extra, I'll just dab it on there. Because without the serum it's very concentrated concealer. Very high coverage. And I've just got a few little dots. So this is my Rimmel Stay Matte powder with a powder brush. I'm just going to pat it, not a lot, on my whole face and under my eyes. You don't actually need a powder for this concealer under your eyes, it doesn't crease. But I'm doing it anyway just to give it a matte effect. You don't want it powdery, but you do want it matte. Right, I'm going to get the whole face done very quickly now. This is my Urban Decay Naked Flushed palette, which I absolutely love. It's brilliant. It comes with a bronzer, a highlighter and a blusher. And I love it. I think it's fantastic. I've got a really itchy nose. I get this every time I do my makeup, sorry. Oh, I think it's the little hairs, some of them sit on my nose. Right, I use this small tapered brush by Sigma, in the bronzer. And it's matte, or it's practically matte anyway. I just use a little bit to contour my cheeks, not a lot, because say I'm going to work or something, people would be like, why are you wearing so much makeup? Although to be honest, I think everyone thinks that about me because I'm always done up. I can't help it. I can't help but put my makeup on properly every day. I enjoy it too much. So not too much contour there. Put some on my neck as well. Then I go to an angled brush, and this blush is very pigmented, like really, really. So you've got to be a bit careful with it. So I start in the apples, really gently stroking, and then blend it upwards to the tops of my cheekbones. And then sometimes I'll blend this out with a powder brush because it is very, very pigmented. And then I use a Real Techniques contour brush for the highlighter. I love this highlighter, but it's not really for very pale skin tones because it has got quite a bit of pink in it, like it's quite coloured and dark for a highlighter. So you need to have a bit of colour yourself, maybe a tan, or maybe if you're just darker skinned anyway. So that, my friends, is my face done, and if I wanted to I could just put mascara on and go. But I'm just going to do a really simple eye look, which I often do, and it just takes me a matter of minutes. So what I use is my Urban Decay Primer Potion. I don't know whether this is because it's quite old or it just doesn't work, but I'm finding it's just working less and less on me. I think I just have really oily eyelids because it's not working great anymore. I mean, I crease up after a few hours. So I just rub that between my fingers and pop it on my eyelids. Not a lot. You don't need too much. You can pop it underneath as well. A trick is to do this before you've actually put your concealer on. It does help your concealer stay on as well. So then I take the Naked by Urban Decay Basics palette, which is all matte apart from this highlighter, and I'll take the Foxy colour mixed with the WOS. So these two. They're just a basic skin tone colour for me, personally. And I'll take this all over my eyelid on a big fluffy brush. And then I'll take a blending brush and I'll go into Naked 2, which is like a medium taupey brown, matte again. Take a little bit of this and use it to contour my eyes. And next I like to take a pencil brush and go into the Faint, which is a very dark brown. And I use this to give my eye a bit of dimension. So I use it in the outer corner, link it up to the lash line, and I'll blend it in a second. Right then, and the last thing I like to do, and I don't always do this, but I'm going to do it today, is take my MAC 266 angled brush and the black colour, which is Crave, and this is the best black I've ever used. It's very pigmented, so you need just a touch and then to tap off. And then I just line my lashes and flick it out very slightly. So then I'm going to take a flat shader brush and go into Venus, which is the shimmery colour, and I'm going to place that in the inner corner because that really helps to open your eyes, but it's not too out there, it's just a little bit shimmery. And then I mix that with Foxy, so I literally just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I put that under my eyebrow because I don't want that too shimmery. It's a bit old school if it's too shimmery. My absolute favourite product at the moment, it's like such a steal I think, is the Maybelline New York Brow Shape Brow Pencil in Blonde. It's brilliant. It's actually an eye pencil that's under £10 that works for people with blonde hair. Who knew it was possible? I love it. You just have to sharpen it a lot, so it does get used up quickly, but it's cheap and it's got a brush on one end, so I just really lightly fill in my brows. It's quite waxy, but it stays very well. That's what I do for my eyebrows. You can see that's not a lot. I've literally just put some on and brushed it out really. And the last thing I do is mascara for my eyes. I love the Maybelline Volume Million and Volume Million Excess lashes. They're both brilliant. Today I'll use the Excess because I'm feeling excessive with the makeup. So I always curl my lashes using my Superdrug lashes. Using my Superdrug eyelash curlers. Try and curl them right at the base, and then again about halfway through the lashes. That's how I like mine curled anyway. If you don't curl your lashes, give it a try, because you'll find it opens your eyes up so much, and your lashes are a lot longer than you think they are once they're curled.
What I like to do is kind of curl at the tops and curl the behind the lashes and then go through them. So I'll do it at the top, very gently. So then I find I get my lashes took as long as possible, and I always get it on my eyes, but I'll show you how easy it is to get that off.
And then finally, it's lips. You can just make sure that you've kind of got all of your lip balm off, and your lips should be lovely and soft. And I love using this product. This is the L'Oreal Splash Stain something. It's the Caress 101 Lolita. It's the Caress 101 Lolita. And I love it. It's just very natural, just accentuates your lips. So that's my easy, everyday, quick makeup routine. It's not overly done up, I don't think. I mean, the eyeshadow probably took the longest, but it doesn't make a huge difference. You don't even need to do it if you don't want to. And that's what I do on a day-to-day basis. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.